And we are live once again. Hello, this is Music Radio Creative Live. I am Mike Russell.
I'm Isabella Russell, and I forgot to take my glasses off. No!
And don't worry, because I forgot to fade your microphone up. Truly professional from start to finish here at Music Radio Creative. Isabella, right?
Thanks. Yes, it's always the case, though, isn't it?
We're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up for this fantastic Free Jingle Friday. I can't believe another week has gone by.
Hey.
We're going to have a lot of fun today, aren't we?
Oh, we are going to have plenty of fun. Plenty indeed. And I was wondering whether you're going to break something, because I know you are very focused on trying to make it work.
I know. Very, very focused indeed. So lots of new stuff going on in the studio as usual. Tell you all about that and get stuck into a bit of Adobe Audition and lots of other stuff. So make sure you stick around for the next hour. Jingle producing and jingle requests as well. Free Jingle Friday. Okay, here we are, Isabella. What's new with you?
What's new with me? I'm not sure. There's not much new with me as such.
Oh, okay.
I'm 1 foot already in the US. Although our early joiners to the stream and the chat have made a valid point. US has already switched time to the summertime.
No, we caught you out.
We haven't. So, and we won't until 31st of March. So there is still a little while. So you need to adjust it if you've already moved clocks, and obviously we haven't. There will be slight differences in time of the usual stream for you in the next, this and next week.
Yeah, it's very easy to get caught out. I got caught out this week just making any calls across Atlantic ocean waves. Just bear in mind, yes, the US has sprung forward, but we spring forward at the end of this month. So yeah, you may well be seeing us at a different time if you're watching over the other side of the pond, right?
Yes, well, that's exactly it. So and lots of first timers I can see in the chat as well. So if you are here for the first time, just make sure to mention that in the chat. So hello to Joseph and to Hacks, I think. Hacks with Knox.
Wonderful.
I can see you guys are here for the first time. So if you are here for the first, just put first in the comments. Would love to hear from you.
Absolutely, and we're going to do our best to get to all the jingle requests today. Isabella, you might want to explain just quite how it works. Free Jingle Friday is where we actually voice free jingles and occasionally produce free jingles. But for somebody who's new to the show who would like a free jingle before this hour is up, how can they get access to a jingle from us live here at MRC Now?
Right, so all you need to do is you need to post your script. You can do it either on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, you can do it on Facebook, or you could do it in comments on YouTube if you've joined us on YouTube today. You have until 1:30 to post your script. So don't rush, don't worry. You don't have to do it like right now. It's like it's not like this. No. So think your script through even, and post it in there. And if you have a preference whether you would like Mike or myself to voice it, you can include it in there too. We do our best to accommodate those. And then at 1:30 we're going to switch into recording and producing. Now I can see lots of super chats flying in. Thank you so much, guys. If you would like to have your script not only recorded but also produced, then super chat is the way to go. It bumps you up in the queue in the sea of scripts that we get. We don't guarantee that we record everything, but with super chats we do try to guarantee those as much as possible. So you have until 1:30 to super chat as well. So after that point, it's a cut-off point, so we won't accept any new scripts as such.
By the way, Isabella, do you mind if I just fade up the feedback audio, because I'm getting a comment here from Doug that my audio is a little bit hot and I want to kind of monitor it on the stream. Very, very professional of me. But I'm just going to fade it up. The feedback audio, because I'm getting well, it is distorted, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a little bit distorted. Crikey. Better sort that out. So yeah, again, as always, I've changed all the settings
going to break something
on the live stream. And it is, hang on, I'm actually going to have a mess about on the fly right now. You just go. Talk away while I play with the audio mixer.
I will just talk away. So so Mike is playing around with the system we use here. So he's desperately trying to use something slightly different. So hopefully we'll get it to work nice and smooth, so to speak. So
that's exactly what we need. How about now I can see that I'm kind of a little less on the level meters there. Let me just fade this back up. That's exactly what we need. How about now I can see that I'm kind of a little less... well, I'm just giving the feedback there. This is very meta, isn't it? This is extremely meta. I'm actually fine-tuning the live stream audio while we stream live.
Why not?
Yeah, because as you might see over here, this is my control panel. I'm setting up again with Wirecast and getting up and running with this. It's actually, once you get used to it and get to grips with it, there's a lot to get to grips with, but I'm determined to learn more about this powerful piece of software. The thing that sold me is the dynamics effect, which I've obviously overcooked on this occasion, which appears in the audio mixer. It'd be great if I could show you this on my screen at some point. Well, actually, I can show you a mini version. So we're doing a few things. Just for those of you who like live streaming, I'm going to drag over Wirecast into a window and actually show it to you now. So you can see this is one instance of Wirecast just behind me here. This is not the main version of Wirecast. We're actually, funnily enough, Isabella, I always like to have things really complicated. We are running 3 copies of Wirecast to do this broadcast. So this copy that you can see on the screen right now, as you can see here, is not streaming. It's sending via NDI, which is wonderful technology that allows you to send video and audio over Ethernet, over your local network. So I'm sending a video and audio feed from my Mac, and that's my Brio 4K webcam here on the first layer, and then on the second layer behind me is the screen capture of my main iMac screen. This is brilliant because I've got output settings here, NDI output. See, that is going out now to our main streaming server. And actually, if I go into task, let's go into, is it task? No, activity monitor, isn't it? Activity monitor. I can actually show you the CPU usage. You see, oh, crikey, yeah, actually, it says Wirecast is currently using 60%. That might be because I'm kind of cooking it up at the moment. But in my tests earlier, it was only using around 20% of my CPU. But it might be because I'm messing about and doing some demo with it at the moment. But anyway, so that's going via NDI. You've also got Wirecast running on your computer. So whenever I cut to your lovely face, Isabella, there you are, then you're sending your signal from your Brio 4K webcam to Wirecast on the streaming server. And the streaming server, it has 4 different scenes. So you got this scene, me talking into this camera. We got Isabella's scene. Hello, Isabella.
Hello, Isabella.
We got the grand studio view. Hello, everyone from the grand studio. Wave your hands. And then we've got the NDI feed from my Mac, which is me with a green screen behind me over here. And I'm hoping this all works, but I might need to do stuff with syncing audio and stuff. I'm still kind of messing about, but the NDI via Wirecast, can't even say it. The NDI via Wirecast seems to be very good, and it's baked in. So before with OBS, I was using a third-party plugin, and I think that we previously had some comments on previous streams that the NDI was dropping out, so it just wasn't such a good experience. Plus, on the main streaming server, which you can just about see if I pull out here, you can actually see well, you can't see, but I am actually streaming to all locations on the internet using Wirecast and using our internet connection. So just to get a little bit geeky, before I was sending one signal out to an RTMP server in the cloud, which was then distributing our broadcast across all the different video platforms, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, things like that. But now I send those all out separately because Wirecast allows you to do lots of multiple streams. Yeah. I'm just worried that we're hopefully not going too crazy with the bandwidth here, but seems to be okay.
Let's wait and see.
Yeah, let's wait and see, as they say.
Yes. So just a quick shout to Mr. Smith, who says, yes, he's first time here, as he keeps seeing the emails. I'm glad they worked. Night called Day and Night says it's his first time here too. Hello to you. And Juppie Zoct. First one as well. So hello to you. Plus, yes, I can see plenty of comments coming in, and we've got South Africa in the house. We've got Pittsburgh, and we've got Western Australia, Perth. Hello, and Idaho, and Ghana. I can see Ghana in the house too. So hello.
Amazing.
Hello to wherever you are.
Amazing. Yes. Few comments coming in saying that the audio sync is actually off, which definitely need to fix at some point. That's one thing I didn't test before we went live, unfortunately, is the sync on the audio. There's always one thing. Yeah. That's but not to worry, we will get that figured out in time for the next stream.
Yes.
So what else is new, Isabella? Here
Right.
at MRC?
Not much new, but I can see some questions about the live stream coming in. Yash is asking, are requests still open? Yes, they are. So if you've just joined in and you are looking for a free jingle, this is what we are here for today. So make sure to post your script in the comments, either on Facebook if you're watching there or on YouTube. If you would like to be guaranteed to get a jingle, so to speak, the super chat is the way. That's only available on YouTube, so you'll have to hop over the other side if you would like to use that feature. And this way we will not only record it, but also produce it for you. So thank you for all the super chats that have already come through. We really appreciate your support. It's always fabulous to see. So at past, so in the next 20 minutes, we will close the lines. It's like, the lines are now closed.
Yeah, and then we'll start producing some jingles, voicing and producing some jingles, which is always great fun. Always love doing that part of the show. So
yes, that's right.
Really
and then you can pick up some nice tips from Mike on the production side of things. So
that's it, because I will actually show you practically on the screen how it's all done. And I can see the super chats coming in. That's amazing. Just recently, Dave J. Rhodes has super chatted.
Hey, thank you.
So thank you very much for that. Paul Britton, I can see, Goldilocks Productions, all going into the queue. And Isabella set up a lovely feature on Google Sheets now, haven't you, Isabella, where we can actually filter and do the super chats first, get them prioritized, then do the free jingles that you submit, your scripts, and then I'll go ahead and produce any super chats into fully created jingles, which will be really, really exciting.
It will be. Now, there is a question, and it's a very valid question. Tate is asking, how far did you make it through your 7 day of no eating food?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm really pleased.
Share your experience, Mike.
There's a question about this. So, yeah, it was tough. It was really tough, I have to admit, although it did get better. And I went as far as 3 days, so 72 hours, which was, it definitely felt cleansing. It definitely felt good.
Yeah.
And the second day was super tough. So the first day was breeze because I fasted for 24 hours before, not a problem. I thought I'd sync it up with Lent as well, with that spiritual connotation and the knowledge that other people were doing it at the same time as me. That kind of helped, I think. And then I found, on day 2, it was just awful. Every time I was standing up, I was just feeling a bit dizzy. And it was like, whoa.
But you did well to get as far as you did, I thought.
Thank you.
So you got much further than I did. So I only lasted for 36 hours.
But from what I understand,
I was dead then.
I've done a lot of research into this. And from what I understand, you got to kind of build your tolerance up. So start off with like intermittent fasting, then fast for 24 hours, then give it a go for 3 days.
Yes.
Any more than that, or even for 3 days, technically, especially if you're on medication, you should check with your doctor. Very important to say that before doing anything like this, attempting anything like this. Definitely get medical advice on it. But yeah, I mean, for me, it was great. Day 3, I felt kind of euphoric when you go into what's called ketosis, which is where you stop relying on your glucose and your glycogen, and you start relying on your body's fat supplies. Really, really good. And I definitely do it again and try and push for 7 days.
Yes, I think you will do well. I think that you have far more resistance to those things than I do. I felt like, this just was tough.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway,
yes. So it went well. And in other words, I take it as a success. I think that it's definitely a success. So
yeah, anything's a success really if you can go so far. I mean, one of the reasons I decided to do it is because it's it's been spoken around many of the health and fitness circles. You hear it all the time. Read a book recently by Rupert Sheldrake, and one of his pieces of advice in the book was try a fast. And he recommended a book. I can't remember who it's by. Let's see if I can drag it up on the screen. It's The Complete Guide to Fasting. Let me see if I can get that. I got it on Audible, actually. Complete Guide to Fasting. There it is. Let's find out who it's by. Complete Guide to Fasting by Jason Fung and Jimmy Moore. It's an excellent book. Tells you everything you need to know about fasting if you're considering it. So I did that. And, folks like Tim Ferriss have tried it a lot with lots of success. And there is a suggestion out there, although not a guarantee, that it helps things like flushing out precancerous cells and things like that. And sets your blood markers in the right direction, and just generally anyone who needs a bit of healing. And don't we all need a bit of healing?
We all need healing hands. There you go.
Yeah, anyone who needs a bit of healing, I definitely advise you to try it after you've sought medical advice.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Michael says that audio is still out of sync, and it will be, from my understanding. Is that correct, Mike? So,
well, hang on. If you want, seeing as we're doing things on the fly on this episode, and I'm kind of learning as I go along.
That's how we do it.
I can actually try and roughly sync this up. If I put myself on the screen, and then I'm going to fade up the audio again in a minute. Let's just do a clap and see how far out of sync we are. Okay. And roughly sync this up. If I put myself on the screen, and then I'm going to fade up the audio again in a minute. Let's just do a clap and see how far out of sync we are. Okay. Oh wow, we're about 3 seconds. We're about 3 seconds out of sync.
Whoa!
It seems just a rough estimate. That's a lot of time to be out of sync. I'm just going to type this in on the fly and see whether it changes anything. So let's try and go 3 seconds out of sync. That might cut the audio for a second. Let's do another clap. I'm just going to type this in on the fly and see whether it changes anything. So let's try and go 3 seconds out of sync. That might cut the audio for a second. Let's do another clap. I think I'm going the other way. I'm going even further out of sync. -3.
Well, now you'll need to do -6, right?
Oh no, hang on. Video delay. I can do video delay. This is very professional of me, isn't it? Right. Let's do another clap.
-6, right?
Oh no, hang on. Video delay. I can do video delay. This is very professional of me, isn't it? Right. Let's do another clap. Oh, I think we're in sync now. That's like literally just a rough estimate, but can anyone tell me now if the audio looks like it's in sync with the video? Thank you, by the way, for the first 15 minutes of the show for putting up with out of sync audio, but I think roughly
we are good now.
We're in sync.
Nice.
Can anyone please post in the comment? Now you got it, says Michael. Yay.
Nice.
All it was that's a 3-second delay. That's a long delay, isn't it, Isabella?
Vincent said on Facebook, he said, it reminds me of a kung fu movie.
A kung fu movie. Yes. Yeah. Maybe I should play Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah, that's it.
Carl Douglas. Yeah. Anyway.
That's it. So.
It's the way you sync doing the clap, the snap. I actually, funnily enough, I have a test card, but today has been a bit chaotic. I only just got into the studio. I know this is really unprofessional today. 30 minutes before the show, and I was like scrambling around. I was like, yes, today I'm going to try Wirecast again and get this up and running. And so I did, but obviously I didn't put all the settings in. But now I'm going to save this Wirecast session so we can have a seamless stream every time. It's kind of good. We do peel the curtains back, when we do a live stream and kind of show you what's going on behind the scenes, the software we're using, how we're sending things around.
Oh no, Isabella is out of sync now. Everybody says, what's going on?
Oh, you're out of sync. So maybe you were in sync before. Can we just do the, can we do the same with you? Can you do a little clap and I'll fade you up?
Go.
Oh, you're out of sync. So maybe you were in sync before. Can we just do the, can we do the same with you? Can you do a little clap and I'll fade you up?
Go.
Oh, you're out of sync. So oh man, okay, yeah, that's nuts. Okay, so we're doing video delay here. Oh, I can see exactly what's going on. This is completely nuts. But I'm in sync. That's the main thing. I know what we got to do. Oh, silly me. Okay, right. I'm just going to change the delay value on the audio back to 0. Then I'm going to delay all of our videos by 3 seconds. So bear with me on this. 3-second delay on the video. This is very rough. I'm going to use the test card after the stream and figure it out for sure. But at least we can make your viewing pleasure a little bit better. So I'm just changing views all the time just to sync up. Right. Okay. Now I should be in sync. Oh no, I've frozen. Oh no, I'm back. Oh, I look like a ghost. That's weird. Okay, let's try this. I should be in sync. Isabella should be in sync.
Is this the one I'm saying?
I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's try this. I should be in sync. Isabella should be in sync. It's getting worse, Isabella.
Oh no, you've broken it. Yash says Mike was out of sync. Now Isabella is out of sync. Everybody is out of sync.
Never ever test things.
Everybody is out
live
of sync.
When you're live. Just never do it. Hang on.
Dear.
Just resetting all of these syncing.
We should rename this stream into How to Get in Sync.
Yeah, how to get in sync.
Let's change name to In Sync. Do you remember that group from what was it?
Oh gosh, yes.
The 90s.
Yes, my goodness.
We need some in-sync songs
That
today.
is crazy.
Oh.
Right, let's get that back in sync. That's in sync, that's in sync.
Mr. Litchfield says, let's have a sync party. I agree.
Yeah,
let's
crazy.
have a party.
All right. Now we should be somewhere near to where we need to be.
Mark says that you are speaking, Isabella, and Mike's voice is coming out. This is getting even better.
This is feeling crazy. I think that I'm in sync. What about you?
Am I in sync?
No, you're totally not.
Oh, you've broken me. Mike, you are green ghost and Isabella is out of sync and never was in sync. Blind episode. Everyone close their eyes.
Just listen to the audio.
Yes. Just close your eyes, guys. Just close your eyes. It will be fine. As long as you can hear us, it's good.
I need to do some serious syncing when we finish this episode. The thing is, because because the setup here is so complicated, we've got different cameras and bits like that. Every camera seems to be going at a different rate, and we're sending it via different connections. Some cameras go direct via HDMI into the streaming server. Some go via NDI,
You've outsynced us.
Yeah,
but everyone says you are good. It's just me. I'm broken. Sorry.
Yeah. We'll just leave me fixed. What about when I go to the screen share here? Like, this is me on the screen share. Am I in sync or out of sync here? I don't know if I'm in sync. I'm probably not in sync on there.
I think that Big Hempin has a very good point. Think about your thinking first, Mike.
Think about my thinking. Yes. Crazy. Sit closer to the mic. Nobody can see your lips move and nobody will know. Yes, that's a good tip, actually. If you sit close to the mic, no one will see your lips move. So you can just speak into the mic and be hidden by the microphone.
There you go.
So there we go. All right. So we've got 9 minutes left on Free Jingle Friday. If you want to get your script in or your super chat in, we'd absolutely love to voice it sometime during this show. So that'd be a lot of fun.
I will be covering my mouth so you can't see me speak, so it doesn't make you feel like I'm out of sync.
I'll leave it on my camera or something like that. But no, you're back.
But can you hear me okay though? Or am I coming out like?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds really, really good. So that's good.
Okay.
So apart from that, I think we're all good with everything that needs to be good. Isabella, remind us once more of how you might get a script in or a super chat script in, which will be produced.
Yes. So, sorry, this whole syncing just got me out of sync in all of this, to be honest.
Yeah.
But so there is still 8 minutes for you to post your scripts either on YouTube or Facebook. So please do. And then Mike and I will start recording at 1:30 the hour. So wherever you are, it will be a different hour, obviously. For us, it's 1:30 here.
Yeah.
And then if you are super chatting, we are going to definitely record and produce your jingle. I can see, however, today we have like a lot of super chats to get through. So 8 minutes and it's a definite cut of time for sure.
Yes.
And then yes, we will record everything else, and all the audio will be available at mrc.fm/FJF. I can see some of you are posting your email addresses. Please do not do that. You will simply have to go to mrc.fm/FJF.
That's right, yeah. And it's really exciting. Love to do this every single week on the live stream. It'll be me alone on the live stream, by the way, next week, with Dominic helping in the background, collating all your scripts, which thank goodness for that, because you send in so many during this live stream. But Isabella, you may want to tell those who are tuning in now what exactly you're up to next week, because it is going to be exciting. It may be relevant to some people watching, and also there may be some folks in that part of the world who want to meet up with you. So.
Yeah, so I'm in sunny San Diego all next week. So if you are around, do let me know, reach out. I did actually have somebody reaching out, and I'm meeting out for a lovely lunch. So if you are around and would love to meet, I'm absolutely available there. I'm heading on to social media marketing world, and I'm hoping to learn about storytelling and video making and other things like that. So it will be really
is there anything relevant in the world of audio, would you say?
Well, not audio directly, I guess. Indirectly, yes. I mean, for me, obviously, it's a great conference for marketing and some ideas and new things to try here at Music Radio Creative. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to meeting a lot of our clients who are there So that will be fantastic. It's always nice to make the in-person connection. So if you are around, certainly let me know.
Definitely. It will be so much fun. Okay, so that Free Jingle Friday folder, which you can access at mrc.fm/FJF. I've just finished cleaning that folder up, so it's all ready. And we will be ready to get going and get producing in 5 minutes from now. So you've got 5 minutes left to get in either your free or your Super Chat script. Super Chats will be prioritized and will be produced.
Yes. And then we do everything else that we can. Vincent is asking here on Facebook whether we ever do the free jingles after we finish, we leave the air. Well, the answer is no, not really. I mean, I've done it once where we ran out of time very, very fast, and I felt like I really wanted to record some more of those scripts. So I've recorded loads more, but that was a one-off as such. But usually we will record and produce just what we do on air.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's basically it. All right. So anything else to say at the moment, Isabella, that's happening here at Music Radio Creative that you want to mention?
Well, just actually, yes. So very soon I will be sending out a survey. In fact, I kind of should have really prepared it ahead of the time, but I will prepare it for you for next week so you can share the link. But there will be a survey going out that I would love for you to participate in. I'm just sort of trying to gather a little bit more about, what how we can best help moving forward. So I would like to gather some feedback as to, what is of value to you as our listener, follower. You could be watching Mike on YouTube, but you could be also following what we do through our mailing list and getting the freebies we send through. You could be our customer and so many different ways that we may be connected. And I just would like to centralize that as a feedback from you and make sure that our further focus in 2019 and beyond is definitely on the things that matter to you. So
excellent. Yeah, because we're always looking to change, to move, to evolve here, to create the next fantastic tool to help you with your audio, because that's what we're all about. We're all about audio, creating great sounding audio. I would say that's super important.
Yes.
And just generally giving you a good experience and access to some of the best talent in the world.
Yes, absolutely. So I look forward to that. I've already set up the survey. It's just I haven't given you a link to shorten it, Mike. So I don't know if you wanted to do it. We could share the survey now. It's all set up and kind of ready to go.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Well, definitely could do. Yeah.
So I will be sending you the link in just a minute.
Okay.
Then you can have a good look at it.
Yeah.
And shall I Slack it to you?
Send it via email and I'll get that set up right now.
Okay. And obviously next week you will be here on your own.
Yes, that's right. With Dominic here helping with the scripts. But yeah, I'll just be kind of chatting away, maybe showing some Adobe Audition stuff in the first half hour and then getting into it and doing some fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Doing some great production. So that should be a really exciting session.
That would be nice. So, yes. So,
yeah.
And so that will be lovely. I've just sent it out now, so if you will manage to get it linked, then that would be fabulous. But other than that, our sort of special offers in the store continue, as in we have a selection of voices still available at half their usual base price. The selection will change with the first of the month, so every month we bring somebody fresh, just to give you kind of a good opportunity to try things out, so to speak. So
by the way, that's a really nice looking survey.
Thank you.
You can now post the link. Actually, I'll post the link definitely over in YouTube anyway. It's mrc.fm/2019 survey.
Oh, nice.
mrc.fm/2019 survey. Go in there and get everything in. All right, that's the 1 minute countdown. What have they got 1 minute to do if they're there in the chat right now?
Oh, yes. You've got to post your script now. So this is your last minute.
Last call for a free jingle.
And then it'll be gone.
Yeah, so you better get your script in now, and then we will be voicing them and producing them, starting off with the super chats and then getting stuck straight into some fantastic audio production. I can't wait to do it today. Really excited. Time is running out.
Oh, please do post it now if you haven't yet. Otherwise, well, you can do so next week if you've missed out.
Yes.
Today, so
That's it.
That's
Time
it.
is running out. You got 15 seconds left. Here we go. Stand by. All right, let's hop straight in. Now we're closing submissions for any new jingles, and we're going to be recording into Adobe Audition. So let's filter those super chats so we get started with those. Now, as there are quite a lot of super chats, I think it's best to record and produce these first and then get into any free jingles we can do, because I've got a feeling we're going to run up on time here quite significantly. So let's get started and let's try and get through these without a single mistake. So tip is pre-read your script while I'm reading my script. Try and pre-read and audition it.
Hang on a minute, because this is not right. Hang on a minute, because the spreadsheet has broken. You've broken the spreadsheet. No.
Fix the spreadsheet.
I need to fix it. No, this is broken even further now. Hang on a minute.
Things are breaking today, Isabella.
Oh.
Have you noticed that?
Yes, it's when you leave spaces on the spreadsheet. Hang on a minute. I'm on it. Because otherwise it just wouldn't work. Oh. Yes. Now we are on it. Okay.
Yay.
Now we can see all of them.
So, yeah, let's go back and forth. So we're going to go,
Hang on, because I need to make this bigger. I'm quite positive I'm going positively blind. Yes. So, right. Okay.
All right.
I can see things now.
Please, no mistakes at all, so I can edit these really quickly and get them done, because there's a lot here. So just so you get the first one, it's Music is Feelings. This is Rockmantico. Okay. So make sure to pre-read before we record. Right. Let's go for this. We'll start with Isabella. Ready and go.
Music is feelings. This is Rockmantico.
This is Radio Lichfield, broadcasting from the heart of the UK.
From the city that invented words. Yes, that's right, words. This is Radio... This is late... Oh, sorry. From the city that invented words. Yes, that's right, words. This is Radio Lichfield.
I'm just going to start the recording again, because I think it's actually going to be quicker if we go through and get.
You put me under so much pressure here. It's like, don't make any mistakes, Isabella.
Yeah,
let's be on the roll
mistakes.
here. No mistakes. Come on, seriously.
Let's go again. From the start.
Again. All right. Music is feelings. This is Rockmantico.
This is Radio Lichfield, broadcasting from the heart of the UK.
From the city that invented words. Yes, that's right, words. This is Radio Lichfield.
Music that never grows old. Classic Hits 109. Do you want me to do the next one?
Yeah.
You are tuning in to the Goldilocks Productions presentation of A Magical Journey Show with Rev. Brian Rules. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the mix session with Paul Britton in the mix.
You're listening to In the Mix with Dave Rhodes on RTI. We tried to think of something funny to say about the show, but we failed. Sorry.
You are in the groove with Music Radio Creative.
You're live with DJ Rasco.
Midnight Rebel. Flirting Music Room.
Sync Club FM. clubfm.dk. Music Image.
Thomas Style.
It's the Gippsland and the Valley's hottest late night show. You're on the happy hour, taking you through all the way to 12:30.
Thanks for listening. Snowflakes can now continue complaining. Tweet, tweet.
Make sure you have your volume set on neighbor disturbance level with DJ Undercover in the CR4 Lounge, 7 till 10 p.m. Sunday. DJ GT and DJ M3 on the Budin.
Broadcasting live from a tiny little studio in Melbourne. From a tiny little studio in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Hang on. where you will never know what we play next. Australia's Crunchy FM.
That's good. You're doing so well. It's
I
just
know,
the last one.
just the last one. Yeah.
Just the last one, but never mind. So we've got this. Back to you, Isabella, while I just normalize these files and get them ready to produce.
Gosh, I felt under so much pressure.
But you did it. You see, you can do it. When you actually put yourself under the pressure to do these things, you actually can do. You can do more than you thought you were capable of, which is awesome.
Okay. Phew. Oh, I can see in comments on YouTube here, we've got Marco in the house. Marco is one of our Italian voices.
Nice. Hi, Marco.
So hello to you, Marco. And I can see there is some Italian conversation happening in the comments. So I really wish I could speak Italian. It's like, it's like, oh, ciao.
There you go. Bella.
I know. Ciao, Bella. It's lovely, yes. I very much like Italian language. It's lovely.
It is very much. It's right. I'm ready. These voices are ready to produce. Just need to make a few cuts and then get producing with this. And then at the end, whatever we've got time for, voice from the free scripts, because there are a ton of free scripts.
About the beautiful.
Keeps you sharp. All of that good stuff. It can really help you with your mental abilities. So definitely something to get into.
Yeah.
Right. Let's. Oh, hang on. I've got you feeding back.
Nice.
Let me just turn that down and bring that up. Right. Okay. Let's get started with some jingles here then. So we're going to bring in some sound effects, which you can always access the sound effects, Isabella, from where?
mrc.fm/sfx. I just had to think about it for a second.
That's it. Really easy URL. You can post it up. I think in the chat, be helpful to anyone who's looking for stuff like this.
Music is feelings.
Something like that, and we can do like a little stutter here. Let's take that and this.
Music is.
So. I think I'm going to stutter it like that instead. Let's try.
Music.
Or maybe this is just not meant to be. So let's move this over here.
Yeah.
And just test this out.
The audio seems to be out. The video seems to be out of focus. Music is feelings.
Really, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's like it's out of focus.
Yeah, it's pixelating, isn't it? I think. Yeah. You see, I can see the fact that it is pixelating a bit on YouTube. Seems to still be okay over on Facebook.
I can see that, yeah.
I think we're running up against a bandwidth issue. So, once this stream finishes, I'm going to iron these things all out. So next week will be perfect.
And just when I'm not here to actually witness that.
Yeah.
Music.
That's it, exactly.
Music is feelings.
We'll go feelings down here, deeper.
Feelings.
Let's just bring that down a bit in the mix.
This feeling. This is Rockmantico.
Okay, that's our first jingle produced. Nice. And then we'll go to the next one, which is going to be here. So let's drag this in, sound effect here. We're going to drag in quite a few different sound effects to use.
It's a little bit like you've got censored content on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Maybe they did censor me.
Jingle making is no longer legal, guys.
Maybe they don't want it. Yeah. Crazy. Nuts.
This is Radio.
Right, let's get this in.
This is Radio Lichfield, broadcasting.
And then we'll just do a slight EQ change here.
Broadcasting from the heart of the UK.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Of the UK.
And then we've got this one to produce here, which is going to be like this.
From the city that invented words.
And then we've got you coming in with a bit of EQ here.
Words.
We're going to do a little chop and bring this in.
Invented words. Yes, that's right. Words.
And then crack into another sound effect, which is going to be a boom, I think.
This is Radio Lichfield.
There we go, and a fade out there. Okay. Cruising through these. Right, let's get this one in. We're going to need some kind of power ender, and we're also going to need some kind of riser as well. So let's pull this in. Let's see what we can get here.
That never grows old. Classic Hits 109.
Do you want me to do the next one? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's 2 in 1. So let's move that over there out of the way.
You're like a ninja.
ninja
Jingle
in
Ninja.
jingles. Wow.
Jingle Ninja.
Music that never grows old.
Okay, we're going to definitely stutter there a little bit.
Grows old.
No. Okay,
That never grows old.
a little bit too fast.
That never grows.
Never.
No. It's still pixelated. There's nothing you can do about it.
Unfortunately,
That never grows. Music that never grows old.
Changing the
Unfortunately.
camera view for a minute and back. Would that
Yeah.
help?
let's change the camera over to Isabella's lovely face while I produce for a second.
That never grows old. Classic Hits 109.
And then we'll just double that up. So that sounds good. Let's see when it goes back to your face.
Old. Classic Hits 109.
Okay, that's the next jingle. Next, we're getting into this. Yeah, even you're pixelated.
Yeah.
So I think we're losing a bit of quality on YouTube, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is due to probably our tiny bandwidth we have here on the Isle of Wight. And
Blame
maybe
the Isle of Wight.
yeah.
And
sending the stream up to one server is probably going to be better in the
You are
future.
tuning in to the Goldilocks
Yes.
Productions presentation of A Magical Journey Show with Rev.
Okay, let's get some other sound effects in here. But it's all a learning process.
You are tuning in to the Goldilocks Productions presentation of A Magical Journey Show with Rev.
Okay, let's take that.
Of a magical journey.
And let's cut that down with Rev down to here.
Of a magical journey show with Rev.
And then we're going to fade this up at the end like so.
Of a magical journey show with Rev. Ryan rules. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And then we'll have a little ending bit here. So let's bring that in.
And enjoy the show.
There we go. Okay, let's get through to the next stuff. Let's drag this out. Yes, apologies for pixelated stuff on YouTube. If it's any consolation, over at facebook.com/musicradiocreative,
it's good.
quality still maintains at a
Yes.
pin sharp quality. So
Yes.
yeah, we'll get this
And,
fixed.
welcome to... No.
Go on.
All of the audio will be available at mrc.fm/fjf. I've just posted the link in both YouTube and Facebook.
Perfect.
Mix session with Paul.
Let's get this down here and this over here, and then we'll get this in. So we've got this.
Welcome to the mix session with Paul.
Okay, and we need that laser a bit faster.
And with Paul Britton in the mix.
Okay, something like that. And then we're going out a little bit more. See what I mean? There's like tons and tons of super chats today. Thank you very much for submitting these. And thank you, Isabella, for doing such a great job on one take. It's just the one at the end, and I can handle just having to make one edit at the end. But it does make a producer's life a lot handier if you can get things done in a take. It really does.
Yeah.
It's something I do as a matter of course. When I do a voice session, I will always go, and if I mess up, I'll always go in and edit out the fluffs, because I just know it makes a producer's life far easier. They can focus on the producing rather than sort of cutting your words to sound good. So I'll always cut the stuff out. And what I'll tend to do as well is I'll like leave a marker or something if I'm working an audition, or I'll do a clap or a tongue click to mark it. So that's helpful too.
Yeah.
You're listening to In the Mix with Dave Rhodes.
Okay, different effect on Dave Rhodes.
The Mix with Dave Rhodes on RTI.
Bit faster.
The Mix with Dave Rhodes on RTI.
And then a final little closer here.
We tried to think of something funny to say about the show,
And then the punchline over here.
but we failed. Sorry.
There we go. Fade out. Done. And then we'll go over here. We'll pull this one in. Let's have a play with a hit. All of these sound effects available at mrc.fm/SFX, by the way. Do go and check them out. As many as you do every week, which we really appreciate. Obviously, they're product exclusive to Music Radio Creative. These are the sound effects we use in-house, and they're yours at that URL.
You are in the groove with Music Radio Creative.
It's a bit funny, isn't it, that one?
Yes, thank you, Michael. Michael was a huge supporter. Thank you so much, Michael. And
Thank you, Michael.
yeah.
And that sounds quite good with the double track
It makes me sound like a devil.
Yeah, crazy.
Are you suggesting?
Nothing at all. Absolutely making no suggestions whatsoever.
Thanks.
You're live with DJ.
And then we're echoing, aren't we? We're echoing here, and we're also maybe roboting.
With DJ Rasco.
Make that a bit lighter.
You're live with DJ Rasco.
Bit too light. Let's pull it back up.
You're live with DJ Rasco.
Okay, that's cool. And then we'll bring in this riser pan, and we've got a perfect split in this jingle. So I'm going to put one half here, one half over here, and then this little riser in the middle, and it's going to go
Midnight Rebel.
Okay, we've got to get rid of this sound around here and sound around here, and then chop that there and chop this here. And
Midnight Rebel. Flirting Music Room.
okay, let's make that echoey, and let's bring something else in over here.
Midnight Rebel. Flirting.
Hang on, that needs to come in far quicker.
Flirting Music Room.
Perfect. Okay, we're getting there, but quite a few. And we're going to do some free scripts at the end in just a moment. Let's get this done here. Okay. Let's see.
Sync Club FM. clubfm.dk. Sync.
Fire. One after another.
Sync Club FM.
Absolutely. Yeah. Got to go with the flow. Let's pull this down over here.
clubfm.dk.
And then the final touch will be here.
K music image. K music image.
Bit too tight.
K music image. K music.
Oh, cut there.
K music image.
Okay, now we're good. And over here, let's get this. Save that one for another. Let's pull this in and fade this out.
Thomas Style.
Okay.
Thomas.
And we're going to do something really nice. Very simple, elegant, and nice.
Yeah.
That fits perfectly with the sound effect.
Big Hempin TV is asking whether it's easy for us to do this with your presets, and I would say yes.
Yeah, I'm using my presets now.
Yeah, but from a standpoint of somebody less experienced than Mike is, it's like...
Well, obviously, the more you do it, the better you're going to get.
But your presets make it so easy. It's like I can make jingles with your presets, if that makes sense.
There you go. Well, thank you for the endorsement. And yeah, if you want to check them out, Isabella, just go and post a link. But this is basically, these are the exact presets that I'm using right now in Adobe Audition to produce these jingles so fast. I couldn't do it so fast without them. But yeah, it's fun.
It's the Gippsland and the Valley's hottest late night show.
And then we'll go into something else.
Night show.
Bring that down here.
Night show. You're on the
Over here.
night show. You're on the happy hour.
And then final bit will go in like this.
Happy hour. Taking you through all the way to 12:30.
Let's go down here.
Happy hour. Taking you through all the way to 12:30.
And then chop that at the end. Okay, we're definitely getting there. Now we've got 3 more of these wonderful super chats that you've submitted today to produce.
Yeah.
We've used that already. That's a nice one. I like that sound effect. So we'll go in and use that.
Thanks for listening.
And the wrapper over here is going to go down there.
Snowflakes can now continue complaining. Snowflakes can now continue complaining. Tweet, tweet.
Nice.
Thanks for listening. Snowflakes can now
And then the tweet goes obviously up here.
complaining. Tweet, tweet. Complaining. Tweet, tweet.
Nice. And actually we'll pan you left and right with that tweet. So one tweet is on the left and one is on the right. That sound good. So something like this.
Thanks for listening. Snowflakes can now continue complaining. Tweet, tweet.
There we go. You go left to right. Did you hear that in your headphones?
I did indeed, yes. Louis just posted to say that he actually had someone think he spent hours doing work for them, and it only took him about 15 minutes using your presets. Smart work. This is what it is.
Totally the way to do it. Totally
Yep.
the way to do it. There we go. Right, let's get this in here.
Yeah.
Make sure you have your volume set on neighbor. Make sure you have your volume set on neighbor disturbance level with Make sure you have your volume set on neighbor disturbance. Make sure you have your volume set on neighbor disturbance level.
Bit of distortion.
With DJ Undercover in the CR4 Lounge.
Bit of a breath there we need to get rid of. And double that up.
The CR4 Lounge.
And then we're doing this over here, like so.
Lounge. 7 till 10 p.m. Lounge. 7 till 10 p.m. Sunday.
Fatter.
DJ GT and DJ M3 on the boot-in.
Okay, this is going to go like this.
DJ GT and DJ M3 on the on the boot-in. The boot-in. On the boot-in.
Right, let's speed this up to fit with that effect.
M3 on the boot-in.
Double that down here.
M3 on the boot-in.
That's it. And then finally over here.
Born from a tiny little studio in Melbourne, Victoria.
And this comes in over here.
From a tiny little studio in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia.
Oh, little hesitation there. Let's clean that up.
Australia. Australia.
Whoops.
Australia.
That's it. And then we'll take that in over here.
Australia.
And then this is going to come up here.
Where you will never know what we play next.
And then we need one more effect to go in. It's going to be something like that.
Play next. Australia's Crunchy FM.
And then we need to go back to the double.
Play next. Play next. Australia's Crunchy FM.
All right, Isabella, I'm just going to mix this all down and save it out. And then we'll get into doing some of the free jingles that we can fit in to the final bit. There's quite a script here, but I think we should be good.
We will be fine.
With getting this all done. So.
We will be fine. And look at all of those requests for Isabella there. Can you see this? Can you see the pattern on the
Lots and lots and lots and
you.
lots. You know, you are being loved as a voice. If you're not already on the Music Radio Creative website.
But I really, I really am tempted to do this.
Should definitely get yourself up there for sure.
Yeah.
It's you can see the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the requests that come in there. So there we go. Very, very good indeed.
Eddie is asking if you do presets only for Adobe Audition at the moment. And yes, at the moment you do. And those are available at mrc.fm/presets. So you can check out the presets that Mike has been using today to produce are there too.
Okay. Yeah, very good. So yeah, just got a minute remaining here on the mix down that I'm doing, and then we can start recording in some voiceovers, which we'll be able to then.
Let's do so.
Out.
Yes, I look forward to it. You know, I do like recording stuff. So
I know it's great fun, isn't it? It's great fun. So yeah, let me just get this mixed down, another 40 seconds or so, and then we've got 5 minutes to rattle through as many of the free scripts, because we always like to do as many of the free scripts as we possibly can. So we're just about to get there. Isabella, tell us a joke or something.
Yeah, you're asking me to tell jokes. Seriously, you know there are always crickets at the table when you ask Isabella to say
No,
jokes.
that's not true.
My jokes knowledge is literally limited to those little jokes.
Hey, look,
that come
Paige is encouraging you to do it. She says you've got great pipes,
you.
Isabella.
Thanks. Thanks
So
for
there you
liking
go.
my pipes.
This is really, really good. You need to get on that. You
Yes,
need to get on
there
that.
you go.
Yes.
I shall.
It's yes. That's it. Right. Okay. Okay. Everything is mixed down and ready.
Is it mixed and ready? Yes.
Now I'm going to go into multi-track and I'm going to start recording over in the far end some new audio, and we'll get this sounding spick and span. So let's see here. Let's zoom in, and we want to record again some new stuff here. So record, and again over here record mic 2, and we're just going to kind of roll it and let it go. Wait for the ending. Here we go. Okay, let's get started. I'll do the first two.
Yeah.
Reese Lamon and Chris Murdoch. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Radio Shamrock.
You're in the mix spot on Boost Radio. Super Jam with Will Sinatra, right here on Radio Cayman. Thanks for listening, Snowflakes. Oh, hang on. Thanks for listening. Snowflakes can now tweet about being sad.
You're locked in on the Smooth Jazz Sunday with Dave Oz. Welcome to Slow Jam, the details with Johnny Emmanuel.
Oh, that's perfect. Aces Ben's Eurovision Top 40.
If you like gaming, you will like this.
Go, go, Radio Gibraltar. I cannot say.
Go, go, Radio Gibraltar Interactive Radio with love.
From coast to coast, border to border, and around the world, you are going online with Bill Alexander.
Live from Ghana to the world, this is Lens Radio, the eye of music.
The Reggae Vape.
I'll do these, because then you've got a load.
Okay,
the Reggae Vibe Show, the best in reggae, dancehall and revival. DJ KK, the best mix master.
Steve Fox, the music of your life. Sunday afternoon Spillbender with Mike Wire.
Playing the greatest old school jams in the universe with Uncle Vince on the Triple M Show.
Don't settle, screw the 9 to 5. Fresh new music, just here on Radio Rave FM Lebanon.
Now, back to the music with Randy Sting on Junkin' Oldies Internet Radio, the greatest music on earth. From the Lisa Net, this is Breaking Silence. I'm Wadi Lisa.
Welcoming the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and all their families. It's Veterans Radio Network.
Welcome to United Gamers FM. From Manchester to the world, you're listening to the best retro music show on Mixcloud. Here's another smash hit from a classic year.
You're listening to Country Links Radio with Chris Hunter. This is Hunter's Happy Hour, live.
Do the next one.
This is DJ Eddie F, exclusive.
This is Ivan Power Mix, and you're listening to House Nation, House and Tech House at Radio Studio 5.
You are listening to Mark's Best Music Mix, the best of old and new.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the sounds of DJ Express 22, live and direct. Enjoy.
Mike Speed, live on React Radio UK.
Mike Speed, live on React Radio UK.
DJ Bonzi, always mixes with love. Ohio's finest.
And that's all we got time for.
Oh,
We're out of time.
I was on the roll here.
Oh, but there we go.
You were like, boom, 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 fire, fire, we go, and this and that, and whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Can I just say, I will thoroughly miss next week. I will really, really, really miss being here next week. So just make a double special for everyone, will you, Mike?
Absolutely, I certainly will do. I'm looking forward to doing it. You're going to be in San Diego for Social Media Marketing World, which is going to be a really exciting one. So enjoy yourself in sunny San Diego. It's looking like it's going to be 26 degrees and sunny for those of you working in Celsius, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
really good.
I really look forward to it.
Last chance to say something before we go.
Have a great weekend. We love you.
Bye.